Hey, welcome back everybody. I am back on stream, and what I am doing right now is I am setting up to eventually do a hotspot here a little bit later. Some giveaways. So currently working on player head, duping, and then just want to cover this little island with player heads. If somebody can find these. And then once I finish this and see a hotspot available, I've also got hits going on over there where that little raise up is. So, back to duping. And I did see today that the dupe event has already been extended for about 24 hours. So really, like, the first 24 hours of this has already been really, like, bought out. Oh, got you covered. Like I said, once I see that I got a hotspot available, I will set up a hotspot on this little island. We're gonna stop the cactus for a little bit, just in case there is a bit too much. And get back to going. Twitch and YouTube. See how many I get here. Rest of this. Where's that? I think I was going here. So I'll just fill it back in from the corners. Let's do hit giveaway. Really, I just kind of gotta wait for that section over there to fill up. So I do need to check on that here shortly. Where are we at over here? Not quite there yet, but getting closer. Yep, so getting closer over there. Here, I'm going to stack it back up. No way. Please get out of here. I have any torches or anything on me. Just keep killing them, I guess. Hey, James. What's your current stash up to? Are you playing right now? Let's get all the way over here. I take the last one? I did. I need to go to the other side, so I stop stealing this. James the best in game? How long you been playing? Graham, you got 3 10K stashes? Man, you've been busy. I'm afraid to ask some people how many hours they've been online in the last 2 days, but I can't say anything. I've been online quite a bit the last 2 days. Got to take advantage of the dupes while they're available. Then you can just kind of play casually after that. Yeah, pretty much the same for me. If I'm awake, I've been on. If I haven't had like family stuff to do or whatever this weekend. This is a Minecraft server. This is 6B. Get the last one. 6B, 6T. You have to have Anarchy mod to play. He's going. And keep the stash going. I think hotspots are 30 minutes. So I just kind of got to wait. You can only have one at a time. There won't be multiples. So, which makes sense. Yeah, and then reach the chunk limit. Oh, so I guess that's all the shulkers I'm putting here. 128 max shulkers per chunk, so good to know. I can always throw more in the chest. So, player head's going. Ah, missed. Got this going on here. So once these fill up, then I will set a hotspot. So this is close to where I put the hotspot yesterday, and if you can see the damage and the chaos from it. There's even some extra kits somebody else has left here, some of the 461 kits. But more kits for somebody that needs them. Home. The villager noises going on there. Oh, let's see how this stash is doing. Should be. That one? No, this one. Yep, so those are all filling up. And then I was gonna set over here. I think I was gonna put some redstone as my next dupe here. So really just going around section to section and setting up whatever I've been duping. So just mostly like what I'm doing. A lot of people, like I said, I'm not a big PvPer. I am doing my kits, but mine are like survival kits. But most of my stuff on here, oh man, gotta grab that. Come on. I catch it? Yeah, I caught it. It's the cactus. There we go. Now that should load. Alright, so I got the redstone going. And then let's replenish some XP. Like, this is so loud in my headset, and I don't even know. I'm going to turn it down for myself. But that loud comes up from the stream. But just load back on. So what's everybody doing tonight? What's everyone doing? If anybody is asked, I'm trying to dupe a little bit of everything. Yeah, same for me. So I really got, said I'm working on a current build that is like a deep slate castle. You know what? I need to dupe some obby for a PvP arena I want to do. No, I got shulkers of that. 30 different kits. Yeah, like I wish I had time to get more kits together before the dupe. But because I was doing a build, like I really didn't get to. What's that hobby? I know I got hobby in here somewhere. E-chests and hobby, yeah. I'm pretty wealthy on e-chests. Sorry, my phone's going off. But yeah, like I want to do a PvP arena that goes to like the joust thing I was talking about earlier that I want to do. So kind of just want to set up like PvP and jousting. So I will do some obby next. See how my redstone kits are doing. That should be filling up here. Yeah, I should probably do some e-chests though. Let's see. Trying to get to the chat. See where I put it. Everything. 80 different kits. Yeah. And somebody's saying, well, enjoy the temp YouTube rank. I am. So thanks. Appreciate it. Whether it's temp or permanent, I don't know. But I'm going to enjoy it while I have it. And even afterwards, like if you look at my YouTube channel, I have been posting and streaming regularly. So this was not just for this. So, you know, it helps out the server. And quite frankly, like this is advertisement for me for it as well too. So it, yeah, so it is filling that up first. So I might need to stop this. That is really just to fill this up. This back in. Okay. To drop these in. Where were we at? Don't need the cactus in there. He's going there. There we go. Just keep filling them up. So Grim, do you play on the server? Oh yeah, you said you got 30k dubs, so what's your IGN? Grim total on the tab list. Do you have a rank? I don't have the thing that shows all the players. Should get it. So that goes. They got legend rank. That's awesome. Go. Redstone going again. Oh, I forgot to put the damn cactus on there. Like the third time I've done that. Yeah, I'm not letting anybody TP to me. Sorry. Number one rule of anarchy: don't leak your cords. Go over here. Alright, so we're starting to get these filled up. Yeah, I had the prime rank, and I signed up for the elite, and then we got the YouTuber thing. So it might be temporary. We'll kind of see what it is. But already pretty excited that the dupe's already for another 24 hours because I lost quite a bit of time yesterday on it. Just because some stuff I was doing, so gonna keep getting my supplies. Obby will be next. That puts us filling this chest up. Let's get down how many more we need. I need 4 more. Piston. Two. See, that's enough. Fill me up all the way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Drop these into my other redstone chests. Graham, how many bases homes do you have? I do TNT too. I did a grief set, but that's like got withers and stuff, so I'll do TNT. Gotta figure out what color I want the obby. Let's do black for obby. This should not be renamed. This should be... Wait. Here. Yeah, I've got a lot of cords I need to get cleaned up just based on, like, I went there once or twice and set something up. Actually, before I do this, I need to check out the hotspot and see where I'm at, because there's no hotspot available right now. And I can set one up. So let's see. I think I want to go. I don't remember. This way. Alright, it was this way. There it is. So is this set up? What the heck? I know I got an alt account here. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, like I've got some at World Borders, got like old bases, and then a couple like meetup spots because I don't want people going to my main bases. That's kind of what I got set up on the homes. Yeah, I see somebody's asking if anybody's got a spear. I was, like, after I stopped streaming yesterday, I was trying to also make a spear. And I got to the too expensive. So, definitely like to do the spear thing. But, like, I did get a pretty good one set up. Okay. Yeah, like I was... The hardest thing is, like, by the time I finally got the Lunge 3, which is specific for spears, like, I had modified my spear too many times, so I couldn't do it anymore, so I just kind of took what I had and said, okay, this works. But for the spear, like, one of the things I wanted to do, and the reason for the obby, too, is because I want to set up, like, a jousting thing on the arena, and, like, spears and netherite horse armor. To set that up, I think will be pretty cool. sure you'll get like we'll get a couple in, and then after that it will be very much PvPers will start going nuts. But see how many we can get before that. Here. Up one too high. Should have went faster. Fine. Alright. Ooh. Oh, I need one more redstone. That is because I need to label this. So I will drop one more in. Not to go through, is it? Yeah, so that should go. Goes there. And then this one goes there. We're gonna do the obby. And then is it upright? Nope. Damn it. I gotta catch it on the way down. Come on. We're almost there. I missed it. At least I got two of them. Try again. Stick to the cactus. There we go. And then gonna do some TNT on this side. That's the XP. Do that. I could always do more XP bottles. So I'll just do it this way. Is going that before I forget. Hobbies on there. Wait, once the hobby's done, that'll stop. Go. What's the stash doing? This hoppers came from when I first started doing this. Yep, so this is doing good. So those kits are filling up. Red for TNT. Oh, nice. It gave me the item frame dupe. I wasn't even trying. Better. Can't complain about that. Drop off the other TNT here. go. And the dupe keeps going. Hobby. It's getting filled up. So, I mean, it's 10:30 at night, and we got 680 players this afternoon. It was around 1,000 to 1,100, I think is what I saw. Here. That is redstone TNT. But getting a lot filled in. And I need a glow lichen for lichen, I don't know how you say it. Like generally I like to keep everything in chests and cleaned, and I will say when you do a dupe, like that all goes out the window. There's no maintaining and keeping everything clean unless you have a lot of time to prep for it. Which, I mean, I had a little bit, but I did not have infinite time to get ready for it. Is that the last one? That might be the last one. Yep. So, fill that one in. And gotcha. There you go. Gotta grab my stone brick. So, gotta fill in my obby first. Then I can grab the stone brick. Not have too much of that. Stone brick bag. And how many? Do it just right. Might have planned it right. Yep. Got it. Right. Steak in there. Rubber band a little bit. Yabby. Let's see what we got going on. Pause this real quick and just check out my old account, which will not show, but just checking that hotspot and seeing where we're at. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got about 20 dubs to go. Okay, so next up is some TNT. And then maybe we'll find something to blow up, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. I've done some grief things before, but I I've seen it seems to be pretty common. People just use in crystals, which does damage, but I don't think it does as much damage, and just kind of wondering why people do that, if that makes sense. So I don't know if it has input on that, but it might just be that they have the in crystals and they don't have the TNT, so that's what they use. Huh. How do you have one for TNT? Oh, yeah, that works. That going. End crystal, yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I've seen end crystals for PvP, but I've seen some people that'll do a grief and then they do it with end crystals. It's like, well, why wouldn't you just do that with TNT? I got a third one, it'll do better. Okay. That going. Let's see how this is doing over here. Let's get about 3. Okay. Filling this guy up now. 3 to go. So, yeah, in crystals for PvP, and then actually I like in crystals for, like, I don't know, I think they make like a nice design for like base entrances to just have like in crystals. I saw one the other day that I thought was good. It was like in crystals, but it was in it was on like instead of being on Obby, it was on Obby and the Netherrack, which made it pretty cool. Like, I just thought it was so different that it just made it that, like, the end crystals were... I gotta turn this down on my headset. It just made it to where, like, the end crystals were on fire, and it was just a cool little design that they had for it. XP built back up. Everything's repaired too. Now I can turn this back up. Wait, that's so loud in my ear when I do that. Uh-oh, where's my TNT going? Oh, crap. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put this hopper in, so this is really going to start filling up quick. Oops. Yeah, this might fill up a little too quick now. This is probably backed up. Yeah. I'm gonna let that catch up real quick. It's all of them. I gotta find those cactuses. Go. Check the alt and see where we are at on this one again. Two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, so he's got 6 to go. Do trial keys, mob drops, elytras. Everybody could always use elytras. I actually could do copper too. One of the bases that I've been working on has a steampunk thing, uses a lot of copper, so like the different oxidation stages is big. Where's that? So high. It will take a break here in a little bit too. Just kind of see how it goes. Let's see. Didn't get up to there yet. And has these caught up? So I think they're all caught up now. Yep. Where did we get to? Yep. Alright, there we go. Now I've got the hoppers in place. Oops. That's the cactus again. Here's the kid up there, FaceTime with friends, laughing, having a good time. Only has a couple days left on summer break. Goes back on Monday. And it missed again. I'm gonna grab like 2 or 3 this time. There, more of them's bound to stick. No, not chest. I know that ain't gonna stick. There we go. Is this my E-gaps? I think I need to fill that one in because it's one I messed up on. And you can never have enough gapples, so I'll fill it back up. I need to do... Yeah, I have a lot of totems, but totems are pretty dispendable. Can do totems next too. Getting closer over here. Yep, that's fill up. Don't know how to do. There we go. Has anybody had some good dupes today? Like, looks like several people were at several thousands worth of chests and things that are duped. Shield set up yesterday. That is set up. So I originally had this set up for the donkey. But I switched it to the piston, which I could be doing, but to get this one. See how we fill it from here. It does feel weird throwing kits into a cactus. It was also weird yesterday, like just having so much wealth in the server that if I needed a single item duped, I was throwing it in shulkers to dupe it, and then after a while it just became had so many empty shulkers that I was just throwing them into lava, which is not something you would typically do. Like generally you want to keep your empty shulkers even just to have them for whatever, but I was just disposing of thousands of empty shulkers. I think this covers me. Yeah, I definitely have too many shulkers too now. Okay, TNT is over here. Some E-gaps. Yeah, like I had several chests full of empties, and at that point I was like, yeah, I'm building extra kits. And I think the other thing is, like, outside of a dupe, like, everything on the server is renamed, so sometimes it just becomes a huge pain. I don't have the damn cactus. Like, it just becomes such a pain to continue to rename everything. Unless you're fine with keeping it as whatever it's named, but most people want to name it themselves. Or even, like, sometimes I just prefer it doesn't have a name. Enchanted golden apples, I don't need a fancy name for that. I just call it enchanted golden apples and go from there. Let's see if this works better. 1, 2, 3. Shit. The wrong ones. Got the banners. I didn't want the banners. Great. I can have a couple mixed up. Yeah, that's so spent 8 hours duping and or like reconfiguring, so that was where my XP shower came in because I just kept running out of XP to rename things. Go check on this one. 30 levels per on the kits, yeah. And then like yesterday, I got pretty frustrated because I was trying to do the spear that just didn't work after a while. This one. Oh, here we go. So like this one, if I renamed everything in there, it would have been like the 30 levels per item. But after a while, I was just like, so what I could do too, like if I wanted to rename all this, if I did it before, I could rename it one at a time and then just dupe the one to make the kits, but it kind of worked how I had it. All right, check on my alt real quick, see how he is doing with these kits. See on the second chest there? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so nearly done. See if I got a hotspot available at that time. And then so E-gaps going. Obby, TNT, redstone. E-gaps going. Should be filling back up. Yeah, I mean, this is a nice, calm way to spend a Saturday night, just hanging out on a Minecraft server, duping items. Yeah, we talked about shulkers, and then I still have like shulker makers and kits that I don't need because right now, like all the dupes except for the item frame are shulker based. So then I did start seeing people looking for trades today too. Excuse me. Could just look to do chests and hoppers and dupe stash. That's probably a good one. And shut up, donkey. E-gap's doing. Wait, I need this one. Put it in. Once this one fills in, waiting on that to fill up. So the dub stash for the hotspot with all the kits is almost done. Right. Sand. That's all right. Just gonna disconnect with that alt. Sign out now that he is done. Here. Stop this one. And then I just gotta wait for the next hotspot. Get the cactus skin. So I can see the chats. Go. Gaps. I bet these are all full, so I need to then drop down into a chest. There. So drop them in. So I think this is like my third stream since the dupes started. So what I'm gonna do is dupe stash kit, so I'm ready for the next one. Yes. Couple spots in here for them. Good. Yeah. So I'm down to like 2 shulkers full. That is about to change. I'll probably do like light kits next too. I build quite a bit, so some of the lights are just a pain, especially like end rods. These should be full. Yes. So like I do not. You can see I don't have fireworks. The lighter fly definitely still works. If you want to see, so if you try to go too fast, I'll actually show. So lighter fly. If I try to turn it up to 10 and go, actually something above me, it will just lock me. So I think the fastest you can try to fly is I want to say it's like 7. Uh, but I actually have mine down to like 2 or 3. And it is because if I'm base hunting, so I have an alt that just base hunts, and like if it's going too fast, it misses a lot. So I actually set to 3, have it go a little bit slower, and that way it just kind of keeps going. Deep stash, yep, that's next. So, currently have. Yeah, the E-fly is nice. I don't have to mess with like a creeper farm for rockets. Oh, I was still emptying these, wasn't I? I think this is about full, so I'm gonna have to put it somewhere else in this area too. Timer to get chunks, yeah. So I was pretty excited. Like I got, I think I was saying this the other day. I got Rusher Hack, which is awesome because it has uh new chunks, so easier to find chunk trails than what I've found on Meteor. Um, and like once you find a chunk trail, you can just follow it and chase it. But yeah, I'm very happy I don't have to mess with fireworks. I will probably, like, I was actually planning on one of my last dupes being specifically on fireworks, and that is that way if E-Fly ever gets nerfed, then I've got fireworks to fly around. Alright, so, oh yeah, there's definitely an active dupe, so like right now, so normally there's like 200 players online. We got 700 right now for the dupe. And it's cactus dupe, so throw a shulker at a cactus and it will dupe it. So like currently I've got, I don't remember what the number was, 15 times 15. So I don't know what that is. Just 15 times. So I got 225 double chest of just my survival kit here. and it's all through the dupe. So dupe is currently active, I think, through like Tuesday. Oh no, definitely not a joke. The dupe is active. There's 3 dupes that are known right now. So yeah, item frame, cactus, and piston. So if I take so there's the cactus. If I take my shulker and dupe it through there, and then the item frame, spin it a couple times, and now I've got 3, which I started with 1. Going to set a hotspot real quick for all those kits and see who goes there. Yes, it will ruin the economy to an extent. However, I can say that new players still will kind of have the same things that we had before, because most people that make these, they won't share them a lot. I mean, most people get it and store it. Creeper. Oh, Bulls Ray beat me. I gotta try again. Netherite blocks. Oh yeah, like there's so many netherite blocks on this server. 28 seconds to TP again. Yeah, netherite blocks. Obby. Each has like there's so much that you can dupe. Yeah, so the stuff I duped, like I duped multiple of stake, e-gaps, totems, in crystals will be next. Yeah, a lot of what I duped yesterday was blocks for the builds that I'm currently working on. So you just want to dupe whatever you need, but yeah, consumables are the way to go on this server. Uh, and like the server's so like I'm duping all of this, right? All of this has god gear, pickaxes, sword, everything. So netherite, yeah. Um but definitely like the consumables are the way to go. Or if you're like a PvP or you're gonna want to dupe a bunch of kits. Yeah, definitely the way to go is the consumables. Anything that you're gonna constantly use. Food, e-gaps, totems, big ones. And then builds. So if you do redstone, like redstone's always good. Uh Workstations, like I will probably do workstations at some point. And it's just not that they're hard to do. Uh but it's more of like what's a pain to gather and do that. Yeah, it's gonna ruin the economy. Very much. What economy? Oh yeah, stash kits. Actually, I think after the last dupe, there was pretty much just like, if I remember correctly, people were just taking the netherite and essentially it was just spread all over spawn just because it's so rich. Wait, I don't want that one. It's only got 22 stacks. I want the one that's got 27. which might be this one. I got 27. A dupe. 22 stacks. Oh. So we'll drop those. I had one that had 27 stacks, which is what I want. That was kind of what I've seen with the piston dupe. Was that it did not always work. There. Much better. However, now I gotta rename this. Yeah, like the piston dupe, I did automate it, but then it goes too fast. And then when it goes fast, so I got like the redstone set up. So I can just keep throwing shulkers in there, but then it starts to remove items out of the shulkers. So not had any issues with cactus other than me kind of being an idiot sometimes and forgetting to put the freaking cactus in there. So now I gotta find where the cactus landed. Just need to go get more cactuses. Cacti. Load it up. Yeah, piston seemed it works, but it's a little broken. Cactus definitely seems to be the one to go with, which the Cactus Duke worked on the last one, but it wasn't advertised. The last one was the Donkey Saddle, which does not work this time. I'm actually going to get a couple of these just so I don't have to chase them down again. Go. And I put that one so you can feed it again. And the Cactus Dude. There, one stuck. And how are we doing over here? Oh, yeah, so we're filling up that last section. Yeah, like I saw some people yesterday said they were duping at spawn. I was like, why? Like, you're not going to get anything out of that other than, oh, I duped at spawn. I'm not duping to your spawn. Let's see. Let's drop some of this stuff off. Got so much going into these that they're just backed up. So, shulker build kit. So yeah, donkey saddle still not working. Saddle go. But I do have it set up for next time. Which was weird because like all the advertisements I saw, yeah, I've had a couple where I'm like, oh, I need to do this, and then I set up a kit that definitely I had, and then set everything up, and then found the one after I kind of set it up to do more. And then for like totems, like I said, if I go to a totem kit, everything is named. So if you want it named, you're better off to just take one, dupe it, get rid of the shulkers, and then drop it off. So I've been going for about an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to take a break for about 5 minutes, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back. So I have to take care of a couple things. Putting on here. On Twitch and YouTube. And then putting an order in for something real quick, and then I will be back to playing. Still got the hotspot. What I probably need to do is check on this stash. Feeling we're done here, and I just let it go. Oh, yeah. Just let it keep going. Fill this bad boy up. These. That there. Keep filling it up. So I'm just waiting for the. We're going to get a hotspot available, but just have to be pretty quick on getting it set up. And fortunately, I have not been that quick yet. I will work on it. I will say, like the last time I went there, I had to make sure that the was done getting the stuff set up. And I just put clothes in the dryer, like when I took that break, and it's already done. There's no way it's already done. Dryer's broke. Hey, Dragon, how you doing? Are you online duping right now? No, if you want to see how the dupe works, it is super simple. I will show you all three available. Let me just finish filling this chest with current dupe items. And show you how it works. So you got cactus, item frame, and piston. Piston can be kind of broke-ish. Cactus definitely the most efficient. And item frame is great if you need to do like one item. But even like the one item is very much like just waste the empty shulkers. Do it. And so much I'm going to fill this one up with. It's very possible. I did let this one go for quite a while. I didn't even finish my food order I was putting in. So got distracted by this. So apparently I need to finish this first and then I'll get my food order in. But yeah, if you want to see how these dupes work, I think I actually probably need to turn this one off too. So essentially, you want to see how they work? Take a shulker, throw the shulker at a cactus, and it will start spitting out those. Or if you have two pistons, throw it between two pistons. So there's one in there now, and now there's two. And drop some of these off, and then show you how the item framing works. And then item frame, put on the item frame, spin it a couple times, and as soon as the frame comes off the wall, that is when that one's duped. So this one is the best one if you need single items. Those are the current active known dupes that everyone has seen. There could be more, but those are the known ones that are out there. So when you do the cactus dupe, it produces one dupe per second, I believe. Um, so it's somewhat infinite. Um, like depending on how many shulkers and things you have, it you can get quite a bit in there. I mean, some players, like I've sent a couple messages in chat, like, "Hey, what are you guys up to?" Like some people are at like several, and you can also have one cactus every like 6 chunks. So, like theoretically, if I had this entire island full of uh cactus setups, I'd have nearly infinite resources on it. So did we get this one filled up yet? Oh yeah. These are not quite full, but they're getting there. But yeah. So yeah, I mainly play 2B. What do you think of all the changes that have come through in the last like year? Really, I think it's even been like the last like 6 months or so. So really just trying to fill this up as much as I can. I got this one full. And now I'm really just trying to fill up all these hoppers. Not even sure what I'm up to. But once I get those filled up, then I think this section will be done. This is my survival kit. The anti-cheat sucks, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you get on and play, like, I mean, for me, like, even the language on here, like, I'm fine. I'm all for freedom of speech. That's not how I do things. I'm not a huge fan of, like, racial slurs and such. Like, I think those should not be. I don't think there's a place in society for them. It's just my opinion, but I'm all for freedom of speech, and if you want to talk that way, talk that way. Um, yeah, yeah. So I've seen that, and then builds and things too. Like I understand some of the not getting it. What's the difference on the anti cheats now compared to what they used to be? Yeah, I assume you're still allowed to use hack clients, but like the anti cheat, I think is a lot stricter. If anybody's wondering, it's somebody's saying that they usually play on 2B. Just kind of asked what they thought about the changes. And really, like, if you don't have items on here right now, you could message in chat and just say, "Hey, can I get something?" And somebody will get you a kit. Like, it's everybody's very wealthy right now, so like nobody's gonna mind sharing. I'm a little surprised that there's like everybody's busy duping right now. There's nearly 700 players on. Um, but a little surprised there's not like a group or some folks that are just waiting to spawn kill new players who don't usually play on here much. Fill these up, and then I'll be done. Yeah, and I'd say the other difference between this and 2B is definitely like, I mean, there's a little bit of the history of this one that's public and known, but I think 2B's just got a lot more history that's known for it. So I gotta finish my order. So, let's see. I'm gonna do a hotspot info. Let's see how much longer I have. Hotspot. It's got about 3 minutes left. Hey, Not Zen, how you doing? Are you online duping right now? So I gotta dupe next. I was gonna try to find some fireworks actually. Where is my little firework kit? Two. Yeah, how many dubs are you up to? I have not counted mine in a while, but I probably should. 30,000? Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm up to, but that's what my storage ESP looks like right now. And that is just here, so I do have some going at other places as well. Fireworks. I want to do light kits. A couple other items. And I still need to finish my food order. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to stream tonight, and and I will very clearly specify that I am a Coke Zero drinker. So I am out of Coke Zero, not cocaine. And I need more just because I am online talking. 27,000, that's a lot of dubs going right there. How long have you been online? Or how much have you played in the last 2 days? I've seen it's already extended like through Monday, which is awesome. I've had that many people buy the extra rank. And I might go like currently I have the elite rank and I might go up to Apex. I'll just kind of see what it's looking like. Um yeah, busy today. Um that was me yesterday. I had some family stuff going on and I couldn't get on until about 7 o'clock. Two of those, I guess. All right, and I'm gonna get to a hotspot where I've got those kits set up. get it set up here because that one's about to expire. If I want anything, I think the things that I need right now is like if you have a skeleton head, I could use skeleton heads for a build I am currently working on. This is PvP. There's that. There's the pale oak. Yeah, so that's really, I think, what I need. And let's see if I can set up my hotspot. Hotspot. Create. Hotspot. Damn it. Stupid skeleton. Go away. Hotspot. Really? Let me see where the hell you're at, man. So, hotspot. Name. It's the legend rank. So there you go. So currently, that's where we're at. Kind of hanging out in the back. There we go. Now somebody's blowing it up already. That didn't take long. PvPers love causing that chaos. See where they go from there. Yeah, no problem. I am good on building kits for now, but thank you. What am I gonna do next? Fireworks next. Here. some fireworks going. And I will head back to that hot spot here in a little bit. Damn it. I did it again. Forgot the cactus. Too close. Oh no, I want that back. Oh, damn it. Fortune. Pickaxe back. I will head back at some point before that hotspot expires. Come on. That works. Yeah, then that was what I was talking about. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that, but the guy that did blow up that stash that was set up, he used end crystals. So it's like maybe it's just me, but I don't really understand. Other than they're just more readily available on the server. See how the hotspot's doing. Then I will come back to my fireworks. So land, I gotta be ready just to head up and fly. Right, I forgot I set my place somewhere a little bit further away. There's lots of shulkers around. There they go. PvP going. Got my bow at 9. I got the PvP battle going on right now. And if anybody heads out this way, this is also pretty close to where the North Highway ends. Unique visitors. There's been way more than one unique visitor out here. I still gotta finish my freaking order. Slacking. That works. There we go. Alright, got the villagers going there. We'll keep going. See how the fireworks are doing. Do it again. Stop this. so I don't forget again. There's the cactus. These aren't as backed up. And just drop it down. That was dumb. Did I not put that there? I did. Why wasn't it going? Hmm. Dupe stash. Dupe stash. Ah, that's why. Gotta load these up first. Hey, I didn't think I had that many in there. Good. And frame. Yeah, I need more of those because I didn't think I saved too much. Hitting with fireworks. Let's hit the cactus this time. There we go. It got it. Build these up. Then we should be good. What was next? Light kits. I'm gonna do light kits next. So what some people will definitely start doing. What's the same? Let's see if it's... Found some more candles. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. So what'll be really interesting is after the dupe, what we will start seeing is there will be... Yeah, I can get you one of the candle kits. What's your... Do you want to get somewhere? Uh, just shoot me a message and I can TP to you. I'm done. Let's start filling it up. There we go. Just not Zen, are you far or not far from the hotspot? If you just shoot me your in-game name, I can TP to you and drop one off. way I'm covered if E-Fly gets nerfed. For 10. Yep, give me just a second. Should be good to drop it off to you. It says you are not accepting TP requests. So you really got to turn your TPs on. And I will also say if you are at your base, go to another spot. Because I am streaming and people will see it if you don't want them to see it on stream. There we go. Should be there in just a second. Yeah, I mean, I can set a home there if you want. Yep, here you go. Right behind you, and here's your kit. Thank you. Back to storage I go. 3K dubs. It's pretty good. Potato Clan. Add that to my kit collection. It's here. Alright, so over on the fireworks. Not a huge deal. Fourth and fill it up. And then light kits next. I think the light kits are yellow and like 4 yellows in a row, so now I just want to change it just to not have so much yellow. And no, this one was green. Yeah, I like the green better. see where we can get to. There we go. But I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to head over to my cactus. A couple extras before I start doing this. So that way, if it misses, I can try again. Alright, we're back on track. Item frame. Okay, so that, there we go. Lights. Should start filling up. Water. Just trying to think of what I need to dupe next. Let's see. Build kits. Could do. Ooh, in crystals. Definitely do some in crystals. Not done those just yet. I guess I'm not a huge PvPer. I didn't have. I don't even know if I have in crystals here because I'm not a huge PvPer. I know they are in the golems order up above this. Come on. The pink one. So the pink one for in crystals. I find some that just aren't named. Oh, these are named. Okay, this. And we're here. Really just trying to get enough to fill one. Then I can go from there. Should have with this. And like when somebody said this is going to ruin the economy on the server, like this is what this does to the economy. So I have all these shulkers full of, half full of end crystals, and that's all I need to do with it. Like I'm going to do 5 dubs full of just end crystals. So I very much don't, yeah, definitely. The dupes were nerfed. Which dupes? Cactus definitely works. Yeah, the piston dupe is the one, like I've done a little bit with it. Crystals. But I've pretty much stuck to cactus and item frame on this one. Just because of the piston dupe just like taking items out of shulkers. Yeah, somebody said that on the piston dupe, if you go too fast, that's when it starts doing it. Yeah, so, I mean, the cactus dupe, I think, too, is just the ease of use on it. Just because it is very much like a set it and forget it. So, definitely a good way to do it. Alright. What we got here, I'm going to let this go for another minute or so. And then now what I'm going to do is the piston dupe setup that just didn't work that great. I'm just going to take like the overflows from here and throw them in there. That's probably the best thing I can do with those. Let's see how full this one is. Now, start filling back up. And I timed that almost just about right. That's good. Wait. And I was one over what I could hold. Yeah, the auto clicker on the piston dupe. Like I said, I had like a really good setup up here with redstone, so I'll actually do it with these because I got one extra here on the light kit. So like I got a good setup and it was working, but then I started to notice items were getting pulled out and I wasn't getting full shulkers. Yeah, so I mean I had it set up, so as soon as it senses it, that's all I was having to do. Just dropping in, but yeah, I started to take stuff out, so I just and unfortunately, the faster you go, the more nerfed it gets. So, and I was like, yeah, if you auto click it, definitely gonna struggle. Man, I need hoppers. Yeah, hoppers and chests here. So I keep asking everybody what their stashes are at. What's current stash counts? These in. Yeah, I can do that. If you should I TPT now and I can save it and I can actually just kind of run through it now if you want. While I'm kind of waiting on the next thing to go through. Uh, yeah, give me a second. How what do we got here? Share the cords. Big Pokemon ball, that's cool. Nice little statue. This is Lord Zen's old base. Dub stash over here. Beacon. Can't show map arts on stream, so I'm not going to do that. Lots of kits. Yeah, I don't have my map art thing on. But yeah, I will set a home and I'll probably do a full tour at some point. Get back to duping for today. Before I can go back. Turn off your kill aura. Alright. Yeah, I can follow you real quick. Snow map arts. I don't have the block set up because I was just going to be at the base. Oh, huge ship. That's cool. Yep, more dub stash over here. It's quite a bit there. Piston dupes. Yep, but I set a home. I'll do a tour here. Back to duping. A redstone kit? Yeah, I got redstone kits. Crystals. See where we get to. Us. Stairs. All right. Well, I've been on for about 2 hours, so I am going to pop off here and I will be back on streaming tomorrow. So, anybody that joined, thank you. And like I said, I will be on tomorrow.